guys, and welcome back to another tutorial video. This one is gonna be probably on debuffs and damage over time, but I'll probably do the damage over time first. So now let's start in the enemy here. You'll need to create a folder to hold all the damage over times, and of course I'm gonna name it DOTs. And next thing, I'm probably gonna create another folder called DOT templates. This one is to hold all the values in number value. Okay, so now let's name this to, oh no wait, actually, yeah, let's do a number value, and then let's name this thing owner slot, and then another string value. This one is gonna be, whoops, scale. This is to know that if it scales with attack, defense, or the HP of this of the owner. The owner slot here is for like the slot of the character that applied the DOT. I think this one we should name it the skill type, not skill. And next thing is another number value. This one is gonna be scaling. This is like the amount of percent that is scales of the skill type, like 130% of attack, for example. And another thing I'll do is an integer value. This is for the turns that the DOT lasts, and probably I'll add another integer value. This one is gonna be called stacks. This is for the stacks that the enemy has for the DOT. Like for example, 2 stacks it will do twice the damage. Also, I accidentally moved the DOT template in the body color, so I moved it back. Anyways, now with the DOT template inside the modules character skill, I'll probably make the Rick here deal some like bleed damage or something from the skill. I'll probably name this DOT, yeah, equals to, you're gonna make another table, and then let's name this scaling equals to 130% of the attack skill type. It's gonna be attack of course, and I'll make it last 2 turns with a stack increase of 1. Also, I think we'll have to make another value here. Let's duplicate the stacks and name it max stacks. This is for, of course, for the amount of stacks that it can have. Once stacks is going to be equals to 1. No, I'll make it 2. So before that, I'll probably gonna make the damage appear when the enemy takes the damage and things. Also for the allies too. So probably in the battle server here. So I'll make another billboard UI, and let's just try to customize it. Let's try to, yeah, and the billboard GUI is gonna be in the torso later on when I duplicate it, and I'll probably turn the always on top on, so it will not be hidden by the torso and other parts. The size, probably this is fine. I'll probably change it to 100. Wait, 0, 100, 0, and 100. That's probably okay. And this is gonna be damage indicator. Let's add a frame, and size is 1010. Make the background transparent. Let's name it to holder. Then a text label, probably just half the size. And let's move it to the right side by like this. And let's add another image label. This is gonna be the damage type, and this one is gonna be damage amount. This one size is going to be 0.5, 0, 1, and 0. And let's change this scale type to just fit. And I'll add an image. Right, so I currently have some here. It's probably in the elements here, and I'll choose probably fire. Alright, it's loading, and let's make the background transparency to 1. Damage, also do that to damage. I'll make the text size like 30, and text alignment is gonna be to the left. Right, let me try to like, type in some very big number here, and it doesn't really fit though. So let's change the damage indicator to not like this, but 200 instead. And let's make the damage type smaller, probably like 0.2. I suppose that's this one is going to be 0.8, and the position is 0.2. Right now it feels a little bit to the left side. And later on I'll change the color to probably orange or something to match the burn DOT. Okay, now let's move the damage indicator inside replicate storage right here. Then we just need to make whenever the enemy takes damage inside the attack event right here. Also the allies don't have the elements I think, so I'll probably just make it show the damage for now. For that, let's add another event called here. So let's change the remote events name to take damage, or take damage equals to events folder. Wait for child take damage. Let's do the same thing to the battle client. So in the server here, I'll do for I PL in pairs in battle to take damage per client play PL player equals to players get player by user ID PL, and then take damage per client player are probably send the amount of damage by damage times the character config dot attack dot value, also the enemy too. And inside the client here, I'll put the take damage event on client event, connect to a function, and it'll have the parameter damage and enemy local new, no, just damage indicator equals to replicate storage dot damage indicator clone damage indicator dot parent equals to enemy that no enemy dot threshold damage indicator dot holder dot damage type dot visible equals to false. Because it's not DOT, so I'm just gonna make the damage type not visible anymore, and the damage indicator dot holder dot damage amount dot text equals to the damage. Also, I'll round it up to. No, it's gotta be math dot round damage indicator dot holder dot damage amount dot size is gonna be equals to into dot new 1010 damage indicator dot holder dot damage amount dot position equals to unit2 dot new 0000. Also another thing, debris. Oh, I think I haven't caught that yet. Let's local debris service equals to game get service debris. After that, debris service add item damage indicator and probably 1 second lifetime. Or probably just 0.5. Right, so now I'm going to try it out. So now I hope that when I attack, the enemy is gonna be like the damage indicator is gonna appear. I'm gonna use the skill. Alright, it's a little bit off though. Yeah, the damage indicator is just a little bit off. Oh right, I'll pro I I probably know why. I just need to change the damage indicator holder damage amount dot text x alignment to enum dot text x alignment dot center. That'll fix it. Right, as you can see now, it'll probably, yes, it's right in the middle. It also shows the damage that you deal. Now I just need to do the same thing to the enemy when they attack. In the enemy attack here, we're gonna do for I player in pairs in battle do local player equals to players get player by user ID PL, and then take damage fire client damage, and finally target. Right, now let's see if when the enemy attacks, will it shows the damage indicator. Alright, it also shows the damage indicator right here. Though I think it's a little bit incorrect or something. With that done, I'll probably start making the damage over time now. So we got all the thing here, right? In the attack event, after in battle, I'm gonna make a new parameter called DOT. I think I'll just send the skill right away. Alright, so I'll just send instead of sending the damage like this, I'm just gonna send the current skill, and let's just delete the damage here. And in this thing, instead of damage, it's gonna be skill. I'm just changing that so I'll know if it's a skill or not. Let's do that to here too. I'll also just send the skill. I'll probably also delete the current skill energy. Let's also do that in the battle server. Side here, I'm just gonna do a local energy equals to skill dot energy, and inside this server here, the attack event, instead of damage here, we're just gonna change it to skill, and local damage equals to skill dot damage scale divide by 100. If skill dot dot, then we'll create a new function called create dot, and this I'm just gonna put the skill in. No, not the skill, but dot. Oh yeah, also the enemy too. Local new dot equals to enemy dot 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 no this dot template, clone it, and new dot. Oh yeah, I'll also have the character parameter here. Dot owner slot equals to character dot config dot slot dot value new dot dot skill type equals to dot dot skill type new dot dot scaling equals to dot dot scaling new dot dot stacks equals to 1, and then new dot dot max stacks equals to, no, it's gonna be equals to the dot dot stacks, and this one is dot dot max stacks new dot dot turns equals to dot dot turns. Alright, now before that I'll do for I dot dot dots in pairs enemy dot 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 template get children do if local similar dot equals to 0, if dot dot, oops, I almost forgot, we'll have to add dot value after every new dot dot max text or something like that here. Owner dot value equals to dot dot equals to character dot config dot slot dot value, and dot dot owner, no, skill type dot value equals to dot dot scale type and dot dot scale type no scaling dot value equals to dot dot scaling and dot dot no, dots dot turns dot value equals to dot. No, we don't really need to care about the turns here. Dots dot name. Yeah, I think I would need to add another parameter. No, another thing here called name equal equals to bird, and in here new dot dot name equals to dot dot name dot dot name equals to dot dot name, then similar dot plus 1, and then just local new dot equals to dot, and by then for new dot dot stacks that value, then we'll do, oh, it will be plus not equals to, and if new dot dot stacks dot value is more than the dot dot max stacks, then the new dot dot stacks dot value is going to be equals to dot dot wait, what, dot max stacks, and if in here if similar dot equals to 0, then we'll do this, and if skill.dot, then we'll create dot first as skill.dot enemy and character. Now let's try out. Alright, something bugged. Right, I think I'll move the skill.local energy inside here. Okay, so now let's try to apply the dot using the rig skill. Now I'm going to try to open this and attack. Alright, so I think I forgot to just paste in the dot to other enemies, so let's just do that. I also missed another thing here. Alright, so let's remove the dot template in here, and then also owner slot instead of owner. Right, so no error this time. I'm just gonna check in the enemy team. Okay, so there isn't. Wait, I think I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to set the parent. Your dot dot parent equals to enemy dot dot. Right now, let's test again. Right, as you can see, there's now a burn dot inside here. Alright, after that, the next thing I'm going to do is inside, no, probably inside the enemy attack or something. Okay, so I think before the enemy can even attack, I'm going to do for I dots in pairs. Oops, pairs enemy dot dot get children to if dots is different from dot template, then local dot equals to 0 t plus 1 dot is more than 0, then I think we'll send a, a, an event called, I'm going to add another remote event and I'm going to call it dot damage, and then up here let's do local dot damage equals events folder grateful child dot damage. Also the same thing in the battle server. Okay, so and let's see, get target. Alright, it's down here. So now I think I'm going to do dot damage fire server. Wait, it's gotta be if player dot user ID equals to host, then okay, so it's not player dot user ID, but it's gonna be player dot name. If it's equal to host, then for I dot in pairs enemy dot dot get children do. Also, before that, let's wait for a second and also change the camera dot cframe equals to cam dot cframe times I think it would be something like equals to cam dot cframe, then camera dot cframe equals to cframe dot look at camera dot cframe dot position and enemy dot humanoid part dot position, and then we'll wait 1 second. After that we'll do dot damage file server, just the dots and also the enemy too, and inside the server here we'll do dot damage dot on server event connect function. Oh yeah, I think we'll have to also say the in battle player dot enemy, and finally in battle local folder equals to, we'll have to send the host. All right. host equals to game dot workspace find first child host battle local ally folder equals to folder dot ally, and then local character equals to character for I ch in pairs ally folder get children. Do if ch dot config dot slot dot value equals to dot dot owner slot dot value, then character equals to ch. After that, enemy dot config dot health dot value minus the dot dot scaling. No, wait. If the dot dot scale type dot value equals to attack, then local damage equals to dot dot scaling dot value divide by 100 and then times and then multiply by the character dot config dot attack dot value, and then enemy dot config dot health dot value minus equals to damage, and then we'll call the tech damage fire. Wait, I think I'll do a local damage outside of here. Then inside, I'm just gonna do this instead. Then outside here, for I PL in pairs in battle, do local player equals to gain get players get player by user ID PL, and then take damage for client player and the enemy. Also, I think we need yeah, the damage too. The damage is before that, and then finally enemy. Let's try to see. Alright, so now let's see. You can see that the burn is here. Also, I think it's in every enemy. That's basic attack. Okay, something didn't work. Oh, I typed the value wrong. Okay. So to make it faster, I think I'm going to only enable the read. Oh, okay, so I think I forgot to fix that. If character dot name equals to it's different from none, then we'll do this. Let's test the try changing this to none again. Okay, cool. Sub number and new. Alright, I think we could fix another thing here by doing local energy if skill then energy equals to skill dot energy. No, if skill dot energy. So I think that I'll do if character dot parent is different from enemy, then energy equals skill dot energy. Right? I think this could be fixed by local num equals to 0. No, I think it would be equals to 1. And change the I in here to num, and then num plus 1. Okay, so I think I'm going to move the update AV up to the bar updates. Alright, so inside the character update here, I'm going to do if player.name equals to host. Then we'll send the access character in the host also in here. Okay, so I think I'm going to move it under the local enemy. Inside the DOT damage, I also added a little bit of delay time, I I hope it would work without without making any errors here. Right, let's remove all the other characters. I'll also make return.av.visible equals to false, and the process dot parent no dot av dot visible equals to true. No, I meant false. Function update av ui for I ui in pairs ui dot turn get children do if ui is a frame and ui dot name is different from the character turn template, and ui dot name different from enemy turn templates. Then ui dot av dot text. No, if ui dot no find first child character, then local character equals to folder dot out local character for I see in pairs folder dot ally get children do if c dot config dot slot dot value equals to the ui dot character dot value, then we'll and then character equals to c character dot ui dot av dot text equals to character dot action value dot value. Right after the update av event, I'm going to fire update av ui like this. Alright, so there's this thing wrong here. GUI.av dot visible equals to false. Oh yeah, I also forgot if else if UI find first child enemy, then local enemy equals to UI dot enemy dot value UI dot av dot text dot text equals to enemy dot config dot action value dot value. Yeah, I'll change this to true. Think I now I know why the ally can move like twice in a row. I think I just need to move this one, like just remove it, and then inside the battle client here, the play animation, I'm going to if character dot parent dot name equals to enemy, then if player dot name equals to host, then we'll do this, and I animation track dot end ended wait, and then we'll just do an animation name, animation track bar update, and inside the bar update, inside the get target here, I'm going to remove the bar update and just remove that wait. Now I hope it works. There's still some problems with the damage over time though. I'll try to fix it. Alright, now let's try it again. Great, the enemy didn't move. The ally didn't move like twice or thrice in a row. To be honest, I still don't know why it's doing this thing though. Great. I only need to add a repeat task.wait until the damage, until this the code can find what's the damage, because before it just runs this line when the damage is still nil. Oh wait, if dot is more than 0, then we'll do this. Right, now let's try it again. Now I'm going to use the skill. Great. Now it shows the enemy taking damage over time. Also, inside the get target here, I think we'll only do if we'll only do this if enemy dot config dot health dot value is smaller or equals to 0, then we'll do these 3 lines. Oh wait, I meant is more than 0. We'll also copy this line right here and paste it into the dot damage. We'll just need to do enemy.config. Now I'm going to up the scaling of this to 20,000%. So to test if when the dot deals damage and kills the enemy won't attack. Alright, when the enemy don't attack, it just glitches out I guess. Okay, so now inside the remove enemy here, and local first turn equals to UI.turn get children 1 if first turn dot find first child and enemy. Okay, if first turn find first child enemy, then if first turn dot enemy dot value equals to the enemy right here, then we'll do a bar updates and also first turn destroy. Now let's try that again. Oh yeah, I forgot the current turn here. Okay, so it works. Though that was a little bit too fast. Okay, so I think in the remove enemy here, I'm just gonna wait like 1 second before doing that, so it doesn't just like speeds through the thing like before. Okay, now I'll change the scaling to a normal amount. Right after the button activation, we'll do a for I enemy in pairs enemy folder get children to enemy and en dots. En dot enemy highlights dot enabled equals to false. That'll make the enemy goes back to normal once we start attacking like this. Well, oh, I accidentally typed another T in here, so that's probably the reason why. Alright, now let's test it again. See, the enemy isn't highlighted when we start attacking, or when they start attacking. you could probably use twin surface and things like that to make the camera movement more smooth. But I'm quite lazy, so yeah. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the later ones. Bye.